Welcome to Unit 3 of Understanding Womanhood. I am Lady Jane Ndukwe, founder Genuine Womanhood Initiative, a social reform group that uses etiquette, character modification, and femininity as pathways to establishing true humanity. I am a woman who loves being a woman. In Unit 2, I spoke about awakening the true sense of beauty. Today, I want to talk about the power of attraction. Now, the law of attraction states that like attracts like. Just like birds of the same feather flock together. Now, do you know that a woman is designed to attract both good and bad to herself? What the woman attracts depends on what she carries on the inside. If the woman bears light within, she will attract what is light. But if she bears what is ignoble, she will attract sin. Now, think about that. For every outward manifestation, there is first an inward representation. Therefore, what lies on your inside will shape your outward form. In other words, what radiates from inside of you will attract what is similar, just like the magnet. Therefore, if you are filled with love and goodness on your inside, this is exactly what you will attract to yourself. But if your inside is filled with hatred, envy, and malice, that is exactly what you will attract to yourself. Now, do you know that if you are a troubled and cantankerous soul, your aura will repulse any person that is peaceful? You can only thrive in a troubled environment because that is what you carry on your inside. Now, if a person claims to be honorable and yet people find it easy to do what is wrong in this person's presence, now such a person must check herself or himself for that matter. However, if you are at peace with yourself, people will also be at peace in your presence and be willing to learn from you. And if you're experiencing this peace, then keep being you. Now, still on the law of attraction, do you know that immediately you feel something or think about something, you attract that thing to yourself? Now, have you ever experienced you thinking about someone and then that person calls you or stops by or walks by, and then you immediately say, "You will live long. I just thought about you." That's the law of attraction at work. Now, if you like what you're listening to so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's continue on this law of attraction. If you want something, but almost immediately you cancel it with your thoughts. For example, you want time off and you need to take this time off from your manager. But almost immediately you begin to panic and you begin to ask yourself, what if he says no? What if he does this? What if he does that? You immediately send out fear signals. And these fear signals and negative thoughts will go and attract similar thoughts and gather strength. Now, if your manager is open to this, they would go and anchor in him. So when you now go and ask for this time off, his response will now be negative. And this is only because you were filled with so much doubt as per getting what you really wanted from this manager. Your doubts are in reality nothing more than the expression of your inner wishes. And I took this quote from In the Light of Truth, the Grail Message by Atrushi. Do you know that your surroundings will manifest what is going on inside of you? Now, have you ever considered that the conditions in the world are simply the reflections of the inner thoughts of a majority of people? Now, this may shock you. Do you know that our leaders represent the thoughts of majority of people that they lead? Therefore, if we want to change things around us, then we have to change our thoughts. If we begin to think right, if we begin to think about peace, think about noble things, think about progress, these thoughts will go and gather similar thoughts, and they will gain strength and begin to manifest in our society. Think about this carefully. Now, do you also know that woman is a beacon of light? Now, what does a beacon do? A beacon gives light to travelers in the dark. A beacon also draws people to the light. So, this invariably means that the woman has been designed to draw people to herself. Now, if such a woman is standing aright, if such a woman is connecting herself with her spiritual life, then she will draw people to the brightness of the light that shines forth from inside of her. Now, that woman who allows this light to shine forth from inside of her is a woman who understands the will of the Most High and allows this will to take root inside of her. That way, she becomes a beacon of light that will give light to her fellow travelers. I now want to leave you with a set of questions to reflect upon till I come your way next time. Number one, are your actions giving light to people in the dark? Are people becoming better with your presence? Number two, what kinds of people are you attracting to yourself? Reflect on these questions because they really, really will change something in your life. Thank you for taking time to listen to this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and goodbye.